Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
We're playing Madden 23 on the PS5. I picked this up for £6 in Kets. I'm playing as Baltimore Ravens against New York Jets. I've made a couple of make-believe characters. One called Steve Dogg, who's a big defensive player. Another guy called Dave Lard. Looks like a running back, I think, and I hope. But they put a 23-yard touchdown pass early in the first quarter, and then they've just intercepted and gone over, so I'm 14 down. My two super duper players, which aren't 100 stats, but they're really way up on the stats, are just nowhere like that. 10 is one of those guys, so I would like him to be running with the ball really, because he's about 6'8" or something. But it's a case of I want to be playing it across to Lard, but it's like he's not there, so it looks like it's going to be Lamar Jackson who's going to be. Oh, Lard down, press R1 to Lard. Let's see what happens then. Oh no, he just ran. I pressed the R1 button there, and this is what I've got to do better. 2-minute warning. So what's this game like, folks? Well, on the PS5 you can probably see it's crystal clear. The graphics are amazing. The game, in terms of how it plays, to be honest, hasn't really moved massively since the PS2 days, I don't think. But again, I want to play the ball to R1 really.
They'll go option to the short side.
Pressing R1 and nothing's happening. My quarterback's just getting sacked time and time again. 3rd and 17. As you can see here, like, I'm trying to hit this button and they just come across and I'm down. Nowhere to go. I should have run to make some yardage really, but there you go. Oh, God knows. I have to go for some sort of mental play here. I'm going to hit in the circle button to try and get Boyle in on the right hand side really. That's all I can do. It's a first down, folks. Wow. Oh my God, that was a play if ever I needed one. I thought he fell back and they were going to say it was inches or something, but just about got it away. There, I thought they were going to say less, but hey, we got through it. So we're going to continue the move now. I'm going to go with the play on the right hand side. I'm basically going to go play the ball into Jackson there and try and get him R1. Oh, there you go. Let's have a dance.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
There you go. What a play. So I've learned now that when that guy goes, I've got to go late. No one was there. He should have really got over, but he got the ball. We're in. I want to kind of just go for a something like a running play. So I'm going to try and go with R1 here and just try and get through the middle, just make a couple of yards. But
just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4 to bring up second down. That call makes sense.
Dave Lard there, so I can move down and go to Lard. I'm going to go on the middle play, so he's going to go left here. So I'm going to be hitting the triangle button and hoping Lard can get around for me. Oh. Drop the ball. Come on, Lardy. Dear, oh dear, I don't know if I gave him good enough stats on the go for 8 speed draw. Just going to run right through the middle. So I'm going to be hitting the triangle button. He's just going to plough right through. Come on then. No. 4th down. I think I just need to get kicked for the points here, folks. Just go for the field goal, 29 yards. It's got quite a decent mechanic, this actually. just like a skill stop like on the golf games. So there you go, that's over. Gets us on the scoreboard. So some of you guys who might be watching this might be familiar with my American football antics with Torbay Trojans.
These games are always great between the two sides, and I'll be honest, you know I follow the Trojans, but I always want to see a competitive game. This is why I'm really rooting for the Trojans this week, to try and get closer to these teams and get a few points on the board themselves. Play back to the quarterback into 27, juked inside one, coming back inside another, running around like a mouse being chased by a bunch of cats, and these guys have absolutely got the cheese then. There was absolutely nothing Mickey Mouse about that play by the Monarchs, as they've made 8 yards, and on second down and well, about 1.5 maybe. Here comes the play, running back inside, brought down, not quite, nearly, back up, reinforcements. It's like a maul in a rugby game. Go in and pick the ball out of that one if you want to lose your face, that's what I say.
So I have been the unofficial official, work that one out, cameraman and commentator for the Trojans a couple of seasons ago. Trojans didn't play any football last season. They're a very inclusive club actually, and they get everyone involved, but they didn't quite have the numbers to match with some of the people like Bristol Apache and the Cornwall Monarchs and those sorts of people. But I think they're rebuilding at the moment, and you never know, they might be back sometime soon. If they do, just follow the channel, look out for Torbay Trojans, and we'll bring you some loads more there of back live, well, sort of full match action from the Trojans. So without the Trojans being here in South Devon, this is the only American football I can get really, and this is my first game on this, so.
All again on second down. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards.
3rd and 4 here for the Jets. Just got to keep them out.
There's Wilson.
That's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected.
So it looks like they're going to go for a kick here, and that gives us 2 minutes to have a chance of getting over, or certainly be in the ascendancy at the end of the quarter. Oh, missed the ball. Oh, good. Oh my God, that has to be the worst return ever. I'm going to go for a just a drive with Lard at the moment. That is going to be the triangle button, I believe. He's past 1, he's past 2. Oh, he jumped over and got slammed down.
Just shy of the 20. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Right. Going to go with that mesh shot through the middle and get with Dobbins, who's going to run out wide on the R1 button. So let's just, I think he's going to go, and then I'm going to have to give him the ball now. Oh, no. Right, we're going to go down the middle there. We've got players running out on the left-hand side here. So if I use the triangle, I can get the ball to Lard. And if I can get out to him and he can get free. Took 3 of them to bring him down.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's pretty easy to overlook the
3rd and long. It's not 3rd and long, it's 3rd and inches, surely. Just go for the middle, mate. How was that, folks? How was that? Just call a timeout just to slow the game down there. And I'll be honest, I don't know the full rules of timeouts and clock running and all that, but I did see the clock was running there. So we're going to, so I'm using the D-pad here to push down. So I'm going to go with a Dave Lard moved on the right hand side. Then in a minute, he's on the R1 again. And I'll try someone else in a sec. So where's he going? There. No, he didn't move. He didn't move. Right. That was shocking. That was useless, wasn't it? I'm going to go curls on the left hand side. It's a high risk move, but I'm going to go looking at... Look how far I've got to go. They're all coming back. Bad move, really. Let's go.
After the sack on first down, Jackson, and that'll be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job.
Oh my God.
But so far,
3rd and 21. I thought it was later than that.
disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback.
Okay.
They forced him into
And a 3rd down. It's not the end of the world then.
has been executed well.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Jets
I'm not using any timeouts. I'm just going to... Oh, they've used the timeout.
with 36 ticks to go.
So I'm only punting for distance here, just so I don't muck anything up before half time.
Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep.
Stout with a kick.
Very low line drive, almost whiffed on it.
Whether they'll stop, then it hits, if they take the ball and they slam him into the ground.
A short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Another drive.
So coming up for half time right now, folks.
And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you
Cuts
already
open then.
have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
I'm in trouble here. Just got to hold out to half time. They're going to go for a kick. They're bound to make the kick.
To throw is Wilson. Dancing to his left. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That was a horrendous bit of defending there. That was Steve Dog number 20 who jumped on top of him. But I almost missed the wrong button.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Wilson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Just talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage. And
Down to 11 seconds.
inside the red zone.
They still got 2 plays, I'd have thought.
Could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. He's
Still bringing them down. 1st and goal.
And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we've reached halftime here on Open. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
We're going to the 3rd quarter now, and really, New York Jets cocked that up. They should have really made headway then. They should have made headway and got more points on the board. So they left the door slightly ajar. I've played 2 games on this, folks, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I definitely need the 2 sort of souped up players, so to give me half a chance. So the player that I've actually got in the middle is Dog, who's pretty tough. But again, get him over. I don't know what the tackle button is.
Now we've got a stoppage for an injured player, and that appears to be Garrett Wilson, who is shaken up on the play.
Now this game does have injuries, fatigue, things like that as you go through, so that's why that guy, adrenaline, it's got... I mean, that was awful. He just chucked it into the ground, didn't he? So they've made no ground there, really. That's a good defensive set from the Trojans, from the Ravens.
Turning the ball over back to their offense and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side.
Okay, we need to make a bit of play now. We need to make a good set.
And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Okay. Let's just go with...
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh, come on. I don't know how I managed that. Twisted.
18 yards.
Made 18 yards on the play.
based on a terrific off-season, and runs like that on opening weekend.
Going to go for a passing play now, folks, just to mix it up a little bit. Might go for that triangle on the left. I mean, chance of it happening is slight, but you never know. Go. He's got it, and he's down. Come on.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Thought he could have ran them, folks, you know. It's a great shot just for me. He took me out. And then he's away. Oh, he's just falling. Just falling there. We're going to play with Dobbins here on an inside gun just to make a bit of progress. Going to press the R1 button here.
Touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Go on, Dobbins, get over. I think he's made the first down.
So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down.
Got the first down. Made 11 yards then, folks. So
looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
I'm going to go for the gun smash down the middle again. And this is going to be playing an R1 into Lard, I think. See if he can get through there. And he's away. Go on, my son. Oh. Took about 5 of them to push him out.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Again, great little throw. Caught it. Drives past the first guy, and then eventually they chucked him into the touch. So
a chance for a first touchdown drive of the year.
Again, Lardy's still there. I'm going to try and let's do it. I'm going to try and run with the quarterback. Let's go. Just running with the quarterback. Let's have a little dance with the team. There we go. Do the photo taken there, folks.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past.
I don't even know what they're doing it. It's almost like they're not giving me a kick option. It's crazy.
Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop.
What on earth was it doing to me then?
And he is not going to get into the end zone here, although there is a flag down, but this could very well be a hold anyway. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still.
Sometimes it doesn't give you the special play you want, which would be the punt or the field goal, or in that instance, the kick for the point. So, a bit of frustration there. Bit frustrating there because all you want to do is take the point sometimes in this game to get the game closer, because
this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right?
Extra couple of points we're behind yet.
Limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively.
I'm in. We're in.
It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
What an interception there, Marcus. Peters. What a horrendous throw. Amazing. Read it. Thanks very much. We're away. All of a sudden. What's it saying now?
Let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
I just want to kick. Oh, it's going to give me a half-back drive.
The Ravens calling the offense onto the field here as they're going to go for 2.
I just want to get it to a point, to be honest.
They'll try and run it here. And he is
pathetic.
not going to get into the end zone.
Absolutely pathetic. I want to go for the single point, and it's just letting me get 2. It's just.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well send a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
So an extra point here, an extra point there. I would take them.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And New York set to take the field. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the side.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was...
So resume play shortly, folks.
Here's opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points.
Right, folks. Back in the game then. So Jets are deep in their own half of the pitch. I couldn't quite move the ball quickly, control quick enough to the guy I wanted to move it to, so players Hamilton at the moment. A 3rd and 17, so you just need to tie this play up a little bit, really. No way.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18.
It's a bad play from me then. Kind of almost feel like it's starting again.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a
9
yard
and
on
2.
that last run.
Sorry, 2 and 9.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And check down, complete to Hall.
Bring him down.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
3rd and 5.
Feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job.
Just can't seem to break through this line.
Holding him to a short gain.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about.
A lousy kick there from the Jets, and
the Ravens ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Let's get Dave Lark going on the first one. Playing the R1 button.
They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because
Try to little run through people then. We're going to play the ball back to Dobbins here.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, he's going backwards. Oh my God, I just need a good play. Right, we're going into the last quarter now. I need to make a 1st down, and I think I'm going to have to
This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we
go with the coach suggestions there and just go with a strong flood, as they call it, and then making the square can come in from the left-hand side, and I'm fine in. We might be able to make the 10. So, in fact, let's go. No way! Too slow. I'm calling the timeout there, folks, just because I want this clock to stop, so I'm just a little bit frightened. They're going to punt now. Got to go for the punt.
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt.
Let's just stout with a kick and
here comes Barrios.
Barrios just had his knees taken out there.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
And we need a good defensive set this time now.
Of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there.
Well, he made ground on the side, but it was only 3 yards, so 2nd and 7 is not too bad. We do need to stop and make any progress on this next play, I would suggest.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall, and he is met quickly in the backfield.
Steve Dog comes in and smashes him, puts him 3rd to 10, so I managed to get across and just bump him down. That was a good set. First decent defensive play I've had for ages, actually.
You're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he can actually...
Oh, get down. Let's have a little dance. Little signature dance there. There we go, Campbell. That's his signature move there, like a baseball whack. And this guy who's going backwards. Finally, I hit him back. Bam, down you go, son.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their
Return right, so that play was, that defensive set was crucial, wasn't it, folks? It turned the game, really.
On fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Oh, the return is Crochet. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
They're really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want
the power of that guy. He managed to get past the first bloke, but I can't just keep using the guy because he'll get knackered. So I'm going to come in with the other guy here and just try and play the ball. So maybe let's go from again. Oh, he's come through the middle.
And he'll be brought down right around the
Do you know, I pressed the button there to play it to Lard, and the quarterback just ran. Managed to make some ground. That's Jackson, the QB there. And
yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
go on, my son.
The quick feet by Jackson, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Okay, so Lamar Jackson made good ground there, and I can just take my time, let the clock start driving down. I remember playing Lamar Jackson, I think, from my fantasy gridiron days.
When you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth.
So away again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The
QB's running everything at the minute, folks.
23 yards,
And I'll be honest,
it looked like almost some miscommunication defensively, because once he decided
as I really caught this up.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defense.
Dobbins is going to have a run here.
But the assignment gets mixed
That's
up.
fine.
That's the end result.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Don't mind it, really. Just hoping that clock runs down a little bit. 2-minute warning.
On the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but
I'm going to play it to Lard this time.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry.
Just going to try and push his way through the middle.
23 after a gain of 3. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
So now we've got timeouts being taken, like you wouldn't believe, by the Jets. I don't know, I'm going to go for a... Ooh, went for the throw-in play there. Okay, just going to go for a single back on the right there. So it's going to come back towards Dobbins. He's going to try and get through. It is looking like I won the first game. That's their final timeout used up now, folks. David Lard's going to be the guy that's going to try and be the guy to get over the line. He's in. He's in. Show me your moves, Dave. Show me your moves. Look at that. Somebody program that, guys. Somebody program that forever. He's in. Don't matter what generation of console you use, they still struggle to make the people look kind of and move remotely human. Go for that goal.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
That point's crucial because that now means that we're out of touch now, well and truly, from the Jets. So
and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
I'm just dropping in short here because I don't want to end up it going right through for a touchback. So
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
so there you go, folks. This is Madden 2023 on the PS5, available on all manner of other consoles. If you can pick it up cheap, it's well worth it. You don't get any Ultimate Team or anything like that. So you're beginning to playing offline, but you've got this good franchise mode, which is brilliant. Plenty to do. Just sacked him now. Let's have another little dance.
And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. And that is caught.
Mate, he's away.
He's got room at the
Jump.
30, down the right sideline, and they're into the end zone.
God, it's just running like a blooming crane over the line there. Don't believe that. Except,
And that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in
what's
2020.
that?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right.
There's some sort of penalty going on there, folks, that I don't quite get, but I accepted the offer, and that meant they had to take it right back.
Third down. And this is caught. He hits more.
Come on. Oh, an awful dive. That belly flopped. Can you believe that? I hit the right button that time, but mate, it was just nowhere near close enough. It's like your nan at the swimming pool, the way matey went in then. Unbelievable. Let's have a look at that. Just have a look at this dive. There we go, look. I can get you, oh no, they don't even show it. Oh dear. They need the 2 points. Oh no. This is nonsense.
Wilson to throw.
They're in. They've leveled it up. No way! How does that happen?
Everything was riding on that.
Oh no.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
Oh, God.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard
Gonna lose this game, I know it.
the 19. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass on a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield.
They want to make the 47-yard line, they reckon. I mean, this is just nonsense. He's not going to get there before they can go for the kick, so...
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
2nd down, he couldn't quite get to the line. Right, 3rd and 2, they reckon. We're in overtime, yeah.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First
But I'm receiving, so I didn't realise that. We wouldn't have got over. We're now in.
Scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score.
All right, here we go then, folks.
And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end
Got to
zone
make some good ground here. Back on the, basically the spot where we started from, it feels like.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession...
I'm getting dunked there, no way. And this is what's really annoying with the game. Earlier on, they wouldn't let me kick for the 1 point. They made me play a 2-point move. You just think, what on earth are you doing? Dave Lard's going to try and smash through here for me now.
Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, we get to overtime. What can we break out that they haven't seen?
And
Give him another go.
He's up only to about the 16-yard line.
Give him another go.
And again, they'll go right back to the fullback. Call it no gain there.
4th and 14. We're in all kinds of trouble here.
Well, their defense did its job.
Got to just punt it. That's all I can do.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this, we got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
I don't know what sort of punt that is. He's kicked it about 15 yards.
And the Jets will take over. And New York set to take the lead.
It's abysmal.
This offense, obviously, they could not be set up any better. They're
Oh,
already in
no.
field goal range after getting the stop. I mean, heck, they could kick it here to try to win it if they wanted to, Charles.
Yeah, they certainly could. So I think a few
Right, they mucked up the first play.
Number one, if you're going to run a play, you're taking care of the football. Number two,
God.
asking the kicker, where do you want the ball for when we line up for the game-winning field goal? Bottom line.
They mucked up the second one, and I got an interception.
It's off by Kyle Fuller. And the Ravens are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime.
Mate, you can have a nice little dance there.
Sputtering a little bit here in overtime, Charles, but give credit to the
I don't know what that's saying. Okay, it's giving me advice here on what to do, because it's obviously thinking, Steve, you haven't got a clue.
I will absolutely do that. They deserve the credit because they forced a punt on the opening drive.
Go on, my son.
You know no one wants to give up the ball.
Okay, we made a bit of ground there.
Back out there knowing that it only takes a field goal to win this game. Big time defensive plays being made.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
What on earth is he doing? What on earth is he doing there?
Back at the 38. That was Carl Lawson in pursuit that time, and he gets the stop.
That is awful.
They've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game. That's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Well, we're going to play the Lars again on the R1 button.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And a good swarm to the football defense.
He's made a bit of ground.
About the 40. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with
Right.
12 yards to go on 3rd down.
There's me out there on the circle button there. I can go on Bateman and see if I can get the ball into him.
12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
No,
Throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I'm having a punt.
It looked like someone was very
It's like,
confident
he's useless at punting, this guy.
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's Barrios.
Right, at least that time I managed to kick the ball down the pitch, so
And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
got a little bit more room to keep him back now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gets this to Moore. And they'll get
Dear,
down
it took forever to bring the guy down.
This was a nice example of the offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside
dear.
in overtime. From the gun, it's Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things.
It's a 3rd down. They're only getting 41 yards apparently.
Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Incomplete.
He had a defender right there with him to force
So he's just outside his range to go for a field goal.
coming up.
This game's mental, isn't it?
As he gets this one away.
That's a
And
rubbish
no return
kick.
here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. All right, Charles, so this offense, they need to mount something here.
Let's go for something big here.
They can't get anything going on this drive.
We're going to go with the square button.
Yeah, that
It's a big play, but what the hell.
So now As you look at the playbook, what are you breaking out? Is there something you haven't used before?
No, they blocked it.
Is there something you used earlier that you can go back to? Or can one of your guys just make one of those big-time plays that decides this game?
First down and 10 on the opposition 48. Yeah, we'll do that.
So they
Accept
take a
that.
decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm you remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Go on, mate. Do it. Go on.
And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And the
Just trying to get over that extra.
yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So that will be it. And how about that to start a season, Charles? Both teams 0-0-1.
Say that again?
Yeah, 0-0-1.
Final score 22-all. There you go, folks. Can you believe it? A draw. So there you go. That's Madden 23, PS5. Comment below. Tell me if you want to watch any more games. I'll play some more on the channel. Catch you guys on the football schmuckball flip side.
Good point.
I couldn't have said it better myself.